I am Jacob Wiley, and this is my journey. I grew up in Long Beach, California, and I'll say that my childhood was eventful. I moved with my father to Newport, Washington because I failed out of the 9th grade. Living in Long Beach, California, I never went to school. I was in the streets a lot with friends and not going to school. And my father gave me an ultimatum to move to Newport, Washington with him to try to start a new life. Well, I had never truly played organized basketball up until that point. And my dad wanted to enroll me in basketball. So I really started in 10th grade, like really trying to play basketball while trying to catch up in school because I completely missed my first year of high school. As a 17-year-old, I had only played maybe 2 years of organized basketball. So it was a hard transition for me to go into a Division I program. I went from having a full ride Division I college scholarship, which is the dream, to basically I forfeited my scholarship to try other sports. So I had to find a way to pay the bills. Basketball wasn't paying my college bills anymore. I had to take out loans. I would go to track practice and then go wash dishes for 4 hours at night. That was because that's what I believed in at the time, and that's what you had to do at the time. You know, we didn't make money like the kids make money now in college. But yeah, people called me crazy for that, but I'm glad for that year because ultimately when I came back to basketball, I was all in on basketball because I had gotten these other things out of my system. You know, it just came onto my spirit, like I need to try this again. And so I went from playing Division I basketball to playing NAIA basketball, which is a much lower level. But it was a chance for me to develop for a couple years. And then ultimately from there, I would transfer to Eastern Washington University, which is a Division I, my senior year. And that's where I kind of came onto the scene and had a big season and had a chance to turn pro. I graduated from college, something I never thought I was gonna do because of basketball. You know, went from failing out of high school to graduating college for me was incredible. The real key for me was we played in Portsmouth Invitational, which is this where all the seniors of college get together and you play in front of all the scouts. And I played really well in this tournament. Then that's when I started working out for these teams. So I had a really good workout for Brooklyn. And on draft day, they called me and they said, hey, we can draft you like 50, I think it was 56, or you can sign a two-way contract. It was a new contract at the time. So I signed one of the first ever two-way contracts because I wanted to sign right away. I didn't want to get drafted and they said we might stash you, you know, somewhere else. I wanted a chance to go to training camp. Well, my first season overseas was in Germany was tough. It was a tough adjustment. You know, I think every American can agree that first job overseas is tough. You know, you're in a foreign country, you know. Now I'm in Germany, I'm saying, how did I get here? What's going on? You know, trying to learn the European style. It was baptism by fire is what we say. I was playing in Australia and in February, I got a call saying, hey, Gran Canaria wants to sign you. And I just couldn't believe it. And I said, wow, it was, you know, a chance to play EuroLeague and ACB. Coach Pedro Martinez, he was amazing, and those were great times. I had a chance to play with some of the greatest players, you know, to play EuroLeague, guys like Nick Kalatis, Tyrese Rice, and they really showed me what it means to be a pro. You know, at that level, you see what it takes to play at the highest level, and that was a great. People ask me a lot, why do you like play in so many different places? Like, you know, you don't stay in one place too long. And I just feel like for me, that's just kind of like how my career has worked out. I've always wanted to explore the world because I never tied myself to anything with basketball. So I'm like, okay, they got basketball in Japan. Let's go see what's over there and see what that's like. Okay, Spain called. Yeah, I'm going. You know, like I wanted to try everything that the world had to offer. surviving in ACB is extremely hard to win in this league. So what they've done here is incredible. You know, I came here last year with a few months left in the season, and it was crunch time, and we were able to keep, you know, to stay in ACB down to the last game, and it was a great energy, and it was something I'll never forget. We had good people in the club. You know, we're building, we're growing, we're learning. But the most important thing for me was I felt like the heart was here, and it was good people with good intentions, and it's so far so good.